Helldivers 2 really stepped in it last night, and they are losing all of that goodwill they have had with the gaming community, and they are losing it at an alarmingly fast pace, and they're making it worse by the minute, it seems. This all started last night when the official Helldivers account over on Twitter makes this post around 1 a.m. And it says, Helldivers, an important message from our partner PlayStation about account linking for PC players and its significance in providing player safety features. Well, anyone that knows anything about gaming, when you hear the word safety and Sony trying to be spun in a positive direction, you know there's some bullshit about to be said, and that's exactly what is happening right here. Helldivers, attention Helldivers, due to technical issues at the launch of Helldivers 2, we allowed the linking requirements for Steam accounts to PlayStation Network accounts to be temporarily optional. That grace period will expire. See details below. When was this grace period announced? I don't remember a grace period being announced about this. Maybe it was, but I don't remember it. And I also know that the internet would have found out about this grace period before this post. This is false advertising. There's a lot of games that make you do this with the account linking and everything like that. It's about the fact that you have cultivated an audience based on one thing, and now you are literally telling them that they are forced to sign up for an account that they do not want. Like, I have a PlayStation account. Me personally, on an individual level, not that big of a deal. I see why this is a massive issue. This is a massive break of trust that the Helldivers team has now lost with the gaming community. And the way you are forming this is like, well, the grace period's over, guys. What grace period? When did you make this well known that we had a grace period? There are people that simply do not like Sony, do not want to have a PlayStation Network account, and they shouldn't be forced to do that based on a game that's been out for several months, and they've put hours and hours and hours into it, playing this game, developing their characters, having fun with their friends, and now suddenly you are going to force them to do this. And then there's countries that don't even have PlayStation. They don't even have the ability to have a PSN. This is insane. This is crazy. Account linking plays a critical role in protecting our players and upholding the values of safety and security provided on PlayStation and PlayStation Studios games. This is our main way to protect players from griefing and abuse by enabling the banning of players that engage in that type of behavior. It also allows those players that have been banned the right to appeal. Get fucked. When I heard this language, this is the main way to protect players from griefing and abuse by enabling the banning of players that engage in that type of behavior. When I heard that, it reminded me of this right here. And this was a while back. Helldivers 2 will never get PvP because Arrowhead doesn't want a toxic community. This really bothered me whenever I heard this because I'm so tired of the soy boy language. Fuck off with your toxic community bullshit. People like to talk shit. People like to have fun. No, you don't have to have PvP. And in all honesty, you didn't need PvP. No one was really saying it that you needed. You had a perfect system, a perfect game that everybody was enjoying. There was no need to go out there and make this comment. And when you make this comment, it's soy boy level language. And then when it was said, I was like, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. It is a big of a deal. I should have called it out then, but here we go right here. It's the same type of language. Oh, griefing and abusive players. So we got to make you safe, everybody. So go sign up for a Sony account because they've never had any problems with hacking or data breaches. That's never happened. This is bullshit, and people are responding, and it's getting worse because right here, listen to this clip right here about the community manager in the game's Discord being terrible to people for criticizing this. Listen to this.
Yes, it is real. I just pulled this directly from their Discord. And if we look at the roles in that, they have the role of community manager on the official Discord. That is a real message from the real community manager on the real Helldivers official Discord. The context is that a player said this will kill the Helldivers 2 on Steam, backpedal or lose your player base, and the community manager said, I thought you were refunding and leaving. That's the most tone-deaf shit I've ever seen. Who spits? That's a community manager, official community manager on their Discord. They get no quarter from me. I don't care if it was Sony. This is insane.
Yes.
I have never seen a company shit on their player base actively in a time like this. That's insane, dude. That's toxic as shit. Nah. Nope. 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 Nope.
Yeah, it's spiraling. It's spiraling out of control for them. And if you've seen the comment section's bad, I did post this about an hour ago, checking possible ratio. Ladies and gentlemen, we are closing in on a ratio. It's not there yet, but it's pretty damn close. But I think some of the comments have ratioed it. We will see. There is Disparu. I got to be careful because this is Twitter. There's Cabrutus. Yes, Cabrutus has officially ratioed them. So they have been ratioed right there by Cabrutus. You see Sargon in there. There's G Prime in the house. Quarter Black Garrett. Lethal Lightning. Master the TDS. Cabrutus again. I don't have a PlayStation account. I don't want a PlayStation account. Are you telling me I have to have a PlayStation account? This puts it in perspective right here. And then look at this. Just make it. It's a 5-minute process. Less time than you will complain about it. God, I fucking hate morons like this right here. I hate morons like this. These people. You must be a Call of Duty player. But generally speaking, gamers do not put up with this bullshit, except for Call of Duty players. Call of Duty players will literally eat up any pile of shit that Activision puts out there. They absolutely will. And I have played Call of Duty forever. I haven't played it since the Nick Merckx deal. I've popped on there a couple times just to see what the game's going on, but like I have not played that game consistently. I did go back and play Cold War a little bit because people told me Cold War was still kind of popping, which Cold War, obviously before all that bullshit happened, but Cold War, I really like Cold War. It basically feels like the true successor to Black Ops 2, in my opinion. But that's neither here nor there. Call of Duty players will literally just eat anything up with no questions asked, and it's the saddest thing in gaming. But generally speaking, gamers will stand up against this bullshit. And this type of mindset right here, this is exactly what Sony and Arrowhead are hoping, is you'll just be dumb enough to just accept whatever bullshit they're throwing out there and not question. Don't question anything, guys. Don't question it. Just consume. Next product. Let's go. This is insanity. And it's not going to get any better for them if they don't pull this back. Now, I don't even know if they have the ability to dial this back. I have no idea if this is anything that they can even backtrack on at this point in time. They may be locked into it. And again, this is all about you and the player base and the community that you have cultivated. And now that same community that had so much trust in you because of how you were treating them, now you have disrespected them. You're being manipulative, saying shit like the grace period will now expire. What grace period? When did you tell us about a grace period? When was that mentioned? And again, maybe it was in some fine print. This was not something, in my opinion, that people were generally aware of. And if they would have been aware of it, they would have been calling it out a long time before this. This is a massive problem. We're going to continue to monitor this. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.